author friends. It's me, Anaya. I still kind of find it a little hard to believe that 2024 was like 3 weeks ago. Not a lot has changed. I'm still where I am. I'm still doing the same job, so the same me, still Anaya. But the one thing that I'm glad that hasn't changed is my love of books. In 2024, I committed to reading books by BIPOC authors, as I should. We all know why. It's not a hard concept to understand, to visualize, and to see in the publishing community today. I had to show my people some love, and I am continuing that trend in 2025. But I thought it'd be good to share some of my favorite reads of 2024. Now, first and foremost, we gotta see what I started the year with and what I ended the year with. The first book of the year was The Gems by MC Jeter. My lovely friend. She did a great job writing this. It's a contemporary fantasy. There's some romance inside of it, and it was definitely a great choice for the first book of the year. The last book of the year was Black Girls Must Die Exhausted by Jane Allen. Loved it. I listened to it on an audiobook, so it's definitely a lot more easier for me to digest it. I'm an audiobook girly through and through. But just listening to it like at work, on the drive home, while cleaning my apartment, while doing whatever while procrastinating writing. It was beautiful. And I'm definitely more of a vibe based reader than anything else. So, what was the book about? A lot. The book was about a lot. I promise you it was. For the characters, they have names. There's the main character, then there's a love interest, then there's the other love interest, there's a best friend, the best friend's almost ex husband, the best friend that was dating someone's husband. I'm not going names in general, so that was always going to blank on me. But they were there. I saw them. It happened. Cool. I've always been more of a fantasy girly anyway. I like the swords, I like the fighting, the knights, the magical creatures, the magic, specifically YA kind of fantasy. I'm still in my YA lifestyle, and that's not a bad thing. I don't care if I never grow out of it. I'm okay with this. I love the books. The people who write these books are doing their thing, so I can't be mad about it. Give me more, please and thank you. I was actually surprised that I was interested in so many horror books last year. I do not do horror at all. At all. I would rather drive my new car off a bridge into an incinerator that's attached to a lava, which if I go into it, everyone else is going to explode with me, than watch a horror movie. Was that a lot? Yeah. Am I being honest? Also, yes. I cannot tell you how many times people try to get me to watch Smile. I won't do it. Freddy Krueger? Never heard of him. Nightmare on Elm? I don't know what an elm is. The tree? I don't watch horror. But I read horror. If I say these names wrong, I'm so sorry. I wrote them down because I knew I'd forget them. And here they are. Lizelle Samberry, Jameson Shea, whoa. And then Aaron E. Adams. I read those three last year in their horror genres. I'll be coming back for more. When? I don't know. I have a TBR longer than my attention span. So let's see how that goes. But on to the 5-star reads of the year. Like I said earlier, I am a vibes reader. The way I know that I vibe with something is if I can actually remember what happens in the story. Remembering the settings, the emotions that made me feel, the thoughts that was thinking at the time. If the book can make me really think and give me a sense of introspection, 5 stars. Love that for you. It's subjective. It's me. Don't don't take it to heart. My first 5-star read of 2024 was Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. Loved it down. I hated the main character. Honestly, I don't have to like main characters. If I can feel strongly about them and have opinions about them, the book is good. The book is great. Yeah, the authors do what they needed to do. I don't need to like the main characters to know what happens to the main characters. Sometimes I can even wish worse for them. It happens. But the way that book played out, even though it was like one of the first couple of books I read in 2024, I remember what happened. I don't like spoiling things. That's what other book reviewers can do. But I remember what happened, the catalyst, the person that was haunting her, the story, the publishing, all of it. It's all playing in my mind like a movie right now, like in like times 10 speed. So the fact that it's still in my head, 5 stars. All the vibes were there, and I'd probably read it again. And the fact that they're making a movie, I'm front row seats. Next was We Are All So Good at Smiling by Amber McBride. It was more like poetry in motion. I've never been a big poet, but reading that book, it just like gave you time to think about what the character was going through, about the mindset, how much they contrast from me and my personality. It was fascinating to be inside her mindset, and then the logic for her situation. It was It was a great read. I'd read it again. I mean, I listened to it again. I didn't like the character though. And then, of course, there was The Poisons We Drink by Bethany Baptiste. I read that one on the buses to and from work when I was in Africa. There was a lot of great rhetoric. Yeah, there was a lot of great rhetoric. Yeah, there was a lot of great rhetoric and comparisons that I can make between society and the civilization in the book, which I love books that can make me think, huh, crazy how that just happened, or how that's happening right now, or how I can see that being a true outcome of society if these events were to take place, if this was outlawed. And if you read the book, yeah, it's right there in front of your face. So it's not even a secret. For people who aren't a part of the diaspora, haha, they probably be able to draw parallels as well. And I love that for them. I love that for them so much. Oh my gosh. The next book completely devastated me. Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson. Now, I don't know why you hate me, Miss Tiffany. I don't know why you want to play with my heart like that, but she did it. That one was a lot. You know how sometimes with books you can like see where it's going, and by half through the book I was like, oh, I have no idea where I'm at, where we're going, or how we're getting there. Monday should have been there. Monday should have been there, and everyone failed her. I really hope the main character is a lot better than I did after reading that book. GG's, good game. Next is A Little Love Story, Fortunate Misfortune by Mia Onsha. I'm sorry if I'm saying these names wrong. Our relationships are parasocial, so I just see it how I see it, and if it's wrong, please tell me. I will get it right in the future. I'm so sorry. But Fortunate Misfortune, it's a rivals to lovers interracial romance, and I love my romance books. I love me my romance books, and A Rivals to Lovers is my favorite romance trope. I love how they hate each other in this setting. Like outside of it, it should be civil, but they've pushed it outwards to make safe space for them, even though in their minds they are all on the exact same page. They're on the same page. They refuse to believe it. But there's respect because it wouldn't be rivals if I didn't see you as an equal already. So it's beautiful, right? You know what I'm talking about. We're on the same page right now. I know we are. I know we are. And then I went down a nostalgia train by reading The Skin I'm In by Sharon G. Flake. If you never read that in middle school, about the dark skinned black girl who was super smart and good at writing. She wanted to fit in with the people at her school. I remember there being the bully. Remember the bully having her own bad home situation, but taking out everybody else as bullies do. First, she was distancing herself from all of that. Then she got a new teacher who had vitiligo. She had the reputation. She had the reputation to get her anywhere she wanted, basically. She was a fashion designer, I think. And the way she helped Malika is her name. Her character in the story was Akima that she wrote. I remember her. The way she helps her grow into herself and be the right person and stand up to the bullies and just do better in her life. Middle school me needed that. 24-year-old me needed that. And those were like my 5-star reads of 2024. The ones that just vibed with me and stayed the entire time. And of course, we have our honorable mentions. Those 4.5, 4.75 star reads. Here they are. These are in no particular order, and neither were the first 5-star reads that I had, and so are these honorable mentions. First was Their Vicious Games, then there was Lipsticks and Camera Clicks, The Name Bearer, Outdrawn, You Truly Assumed, and then Immortal Dark. But that's all I have right now. Those are my 5-star reads of 2024, and I'm hoping to have a lot more this year. My reading goals a little higher. Last year it was 40, this year it's 60, and because of the military, I'm probably gonna barely make that. Let's see how it goes. All right, have a good day. Bye.